Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be talking about my law of attraction story. When I was a child, I knew it in my heart that manifesting anything that I wanted was possible. You see, children aren't born with the knowledge of impossibilities. They feel everything they desire is possible. It's only as we grow older, our conditioning teaches us to forget about the magic that we knew about and were born with. The more you focus on something, the more it expands. This has been so true for negative events I have experienced in my life, especially related to health, always coming from a place of fear. So the impossibilities that everyone around us speaks of starts taking hold, and we attract more of that into our experience as we grow older. You know what? The universe does not understand the difference between want and do not want. It functions on the most dominant thought. It actually functions on how we feel. We feel fear, we invite more of it into our lives. We feel joy, we bring more of it into our lives. And even as we desire and want things to manifest for us, the resistance we feel due to the knowledge of the impossibility of acquiring it keeps it away from us. I very clearly remember being told, no, it's not possible. No, it cannot happen this way, affecting me in a very strange way that I cannot explain. Very simply put, deep down inside, I knew it wasn't true. For me, everything was possible and real. And I, as a child, had no idea about the vision board. So I would draw my desires on paper. And back then, we didn't have access to fancy magazines either. Today, I urge you all to believe in the magic we all knew existed when we came into this world. And I will share two of my big desires manifesting in the most beautiful way. To inspire you to believe in the magic of the law of attraction, that it's true, that things can actually manifest for you no matter what the odds are looking like. That we have the power to manifest our most dominant thought. So I'm going to start with my job in London. So when I came here, I came with a lot of resistance. My husband had studied here and then he took some time to look for a job, and I was working full time in India, and I thought, obviously I haven't studied in London, I don't have a London work experience, so probably I will not find a job with a lot of ease. And yes, that was true. I had to wait 10 months and give multiple interviews before I landed my first job. But that's not the story. I will tell you the story, and there was a twist. All the interviews that I attended, all of them came back with negative news telling me that I did not make it. The job was given to another candidate. Even the job that I actually landed, I had really good interactions with the team there. Both my interviews went really well. So when they came back and told me that I hadn't landed that job, I was really heartbroken and disappointed. This was a job where I felt that I had done my best. The location was a place where I actually wanted to work. The office looked lovely. The people that I met seemed people that I could work with ease. The commute to this place was extremely comfortable. So I was gutted. I couldn't believe that I didn't get this job. And today I can look back and see this with a lot of clarity, that this was the exact point when I gave up all my resistance. And I completely forgot about it. I booked my tickets for India. After I booked my tickets, I just moved on. I thought that I will take a break, will come back from India refreshed, feeling good and happy, and then start my job search again. And this is when the phone call came, and I was a bit confused at first. It was from the recruiting agent, and she told me that the company was offering the job to me. And she said how the HR was apologetic about all the confusion that had been created. And there was an email that was sent to me with the job offer and all the details. And I opened the email and it started with Snigdha, we are really sorry we told you that you hadn't got this job. Actually, out of the 2 candidates that we shortlisted, we really liked you. We should have gone with our gut feeling and gone with you in the first place. And to make up for all this confusion, we would like you to have a bigger salary package. And this was way more than what I had asked for in my final rounds of interview. And let me tell you now that this is where it gets better. This salary package, guys, was exactly what I had written in my diary, in my vision board. Like I told you, I would not put vision boards together with pictures, but I would mostly sit down and draw. And I had put this amount on that vision board and I completely forgot about it. And when I went back to it, I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. Not only had I manifested the job that I truly desired, I had manifested the exact salary that I had scribbled on my vision board. And all the miscommunication that happened was for me to give up resistance so that I could manifest what I had asked for. Even though I had forgotten and I had asked the HR a completely different amount. I forgot and slowed down my manifestation, the universe still remembered, and it remembered the exact amount. I was absolutely thrilled. This job was in central London, which was really easy for a new person to get to. And they were so accommodating that in the first 3 months when they're actually assessing you, they let me go on a holiday. And I stayed with this company the longest that I've stayed with any company. And if you want to know what my exact manifesting techniques have been, stick around till the end of this video and I will share my techniques with you. Okay, now for this one, get ready for some TMI. This second one is nothing short of a blessing. This is one of my most passionately awaited desire that came into fruition 2 years ago, and it is a little toddler, a little girl. I visualized it. I prayed for her, I imagined myself with a big belly carrying her. I drew it in my manifestation book and I looked at that image every day. So I need to give you a little background here. I got married in 2012 and for a long time I wasn't ready to be a mother. And when I was ready to be a mother, I conceived. And I had my job and I was pregnant and we were moving into a new house and it seemed like everything was working out and everything was in place. But 3 months later, a few days right before my first scan, I miscarried. I was shattered, I was heartbroken and I couldn't understand why this had happened to me. And now, looking back, I understand why it did. You see, for so many years, I wasn't ready to be a mother and I had built up all this resistance and it had become my reality. But guys, my wounded heart was not the only odds that I had to overcome. When I went in for the scan, the first scan that I got when I miscarried, I was told that I had a condition which might affect my ability to conceive naturally. This was completely new information and it added more resistance to the resistance that I was already struggling with. They did not give me answers to all my questions and they said that I could go down the surgery route, but that would be a long wait, or I could continue trying to conceive naturally, and that there was a slight chance that if I did get pregnant, the pregnancy might not be full term and it could result in a C-section too. Guys, I promise the intention of this video is not to upset you or make you feel sorry for me. The intention of this video is to inspire you to believe in the magic that whatever you focus on expands, and this is where it got better. My desire to be a mother was so strong that I chose to focus on the positive. I chose to be optimistic instead of focusing on the fear. Not only did I go on to conceive naturally, I had a full-term baby. In fact, my baby was overdue and I did not have a C-section. And as promised, here are my techniques of manifestation. It always begins with asking. So first step is, guys, to ask. Just be clear about what you want and ask. And the two techniques that I rely on are visualization. This can be a vision board or you can draw the way I do. You can imagine yourself already having it and feel the emotion that you would feel when your wish comes true. And the other is my diary of gratitude. When you are appreciating, you give up resistance. So look for things that you're grateful for and write them down in your diary. And this will speed up your manifestation. Thank you for watching this video, guys, and I hope you found it inspiring and you will make some positive changes in your lives watching this. Let the odds and negativity around us not influence how we choose to feel. Till then, believe in the magic. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.